Wow, that was truly humbling. Without the wise mentoring of SCCA members like Nick Craw, I would not be who I am today. It is truly one of the greatest honors I can imagine to be inducted into the SCCA Hall of Fame, especially in the company of such a great group of 2022 inductees. Congratulations, Charlie Clark, Greg Pickett, Howard Duncan, and Mark Weber. You are all SCCA legends, and it is a privilege to share this special moment with you. Little did I know when I arrived at the gate of Riverside International Raceway early on the morning of October 5th, 1969, that this was the first day of my long SCCA journey to my destiny. I was 15 years old and there with 3 of my high school pals to witness the SCCA Trans Am race. We also saw some great Cal Club regional races that day. My racing dreams soared as I witnessed my first Formula Ford race, but certainly not my last. What I experienced changed me forever. I dreamed that someday I would become a member of the Sports Car Club of America and that I would race in Formula Ford while working inside the sport. When I graduated from high school, I became part of the creation of Formula Ford Review magazine, which soon evolved into Formula magazine, and naturally SCCA Pro and Club racing was central to our coverage. Not long after, I began racing Formula Ford with the help and guidance of SCCA members Jules Williams, who was SCCA's first Formula Ford national race winner, and Paul White, co-founder of Automotive Development and Swift Race Cars. My SCCA driving school instructor was Mike Hall, who today is the managing director of Chip Ganassi Racing Teams. I guess you could say I hit the SCCA jackpot of racing knowledge. In 1977, I was part of the team at Paul Oxman Publishing, and we approached the SCCA to publish Sports Car Magazine. I first served as the art director and later as the editor. My ulterior motive was to drive every SCCA race car I could get my hands on and share the experience with my fellow members. But the truth is, I was not a great magazine editor. So knowing I was unemployable and likely to be fired, I left to start my own company with the encouragement of many whom I'd met in our club. In January 1980, we secured our first contract to publish Finish Line magazine for the Cal Club region, and after numerous attempts, we won the contract to publish Sports Car magazine for the SCCA, starting with the January 1984 issue. I am proud to say that the current issue is the 450th issue published by our company, now known as Racer Media and Marketing. Now, more than 52 years later, this very long SCCA journey brings us to the moment we now share. I look back in awe and in appreciation to all those SCCA members who mentored me and inspired me along the way. I will start by again mentioning former SCCA President Nick Craw, who changed me for the better like few others have, while also transforming our club and the sport beyond. Nick's wisdom and encouragement was key to the launch and success of Racer Magazine and Racer.com. Thanks also to former SCCA President and current CFO Jeff Dannert, as well as SCCA Vice President of Road Racing Eric Prill, for believing in our team and for saving our club during the depths of the Great Recession. Also, a giant thank you to SCCA President and CEO Mike Cobb, who worked tirelessly through the pandemic to ensure our club would survive during these turbulent and unprecedented times. This honor would not be possible without Sports Car's great editors, whom I've been fortunate to work with. Sports Car's current editor, Philip Royal, is possibly the person who should be in the SCCA Hall of Fame in my place. Philip is the opposite of me when it comes to editing, and he is one of the very best and certainly the longest-serving editor in the magazine's history. Philip has been involved with 196 issues and served as the editor for 174 of those issues. Unlike me, Philip is also a talented racing driver, having won his class at the 2015 SCCA runoffs. Former sports car editors Richard James, Rich McCormack, Mac Demir, John Zimmerman, Lorna Lyons, and Steve Nicholas set the bar high for all who followed and made the magazine better with each issue. The same can be said for Sports Car's terrific, long-serving art director Ree Tucker and her predecessor Paul Leggett, who continues to create illustrations for the magazine's covers, as he did with the current issue. A special thank you to Racer Media and Marketing's Editor-in-Chief, Lawrence Foster, for his unwavering commitment to excellence in everything we make and do. Kudos also go to our Advertising Director, Raylan Stokes, and our very first Advertising Director, Donna Chamberlain Pfanner. Thank you also to our wonderful sports car writers and photographers who bring the stories of SCCA members and events to life. My SCCA life would not have happened without the invaluable guidance and friendship from Bill Sparks, Jeff Swart, Rob Dyson, Chris Dyson, Bill King, Skip Barber, Dan Gurney, Phil Hill, Suzette Catheron, David Loring, Hank Thorpe, Andy Porterfield, Natalie Rice, Bob Schilling, Jason Isley, John Doonan, and John Claggett. Last but not least, thank you to legendary SCCA members Marge Binks, Phil Binks, and my longtime colleague Molly Binks for making me feel like part of our SCCA family from the moment we met so long ago. All of you make me feel incredibly proud to be a member of the Sports Car Club of America, and I will be forever grateful for this honor of a lifetime.